Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your astrological overview for the month of February. Here we go into the second month of our new year, and we're still feeling some of last month's astrology. If you remember, we experienced the exact conjunction of Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn on January the 12th. This was the peak of some astrological energy that had been building all through 2019. It's scheduled to continue this year, and we're still feeling it quite strongly this month with these two planets only 2 to 4 degrees apart. These planets are working together to initiate new cycles. Pluto represents death and rebirth. Saturn represents life lessons, learning our limits, knowing what to get rid of. Both of these planets want us to purge what's unhealthy, what's no longer working, in order to rebuild something more sustainable, systems and structures in our lives, in our communities. This is what's up right now. So that's going to be very strong. However, we're going to be experiencing a Mercury retrograde this month that I think is going to offer us a small breather from some of these intense energies. We have a lot of work to do. All this Capricorn astrology won't let us forget, in case we do forget that there is some very important work to be done. However, we all need to refresh our energy from time to time so we can stay strong for the long haul. And that's exactly what's happening this month. We enter the shadow of Mercury retrograde on the 2nd of February. The actual retrograde dates are February 16th through March 9th. And all month, Mercury is going to be traveling retrograde through the sign of Pisces. Pisces is about relaxing, about inner peace. There's a bit of an escapist element to Pisces, which can be seen negatively, but I don't always see it that way. Sure, if you're just in denial and you're not accepting any responsibilities, that's a little bit out of balance, Pisces. But Pisces is in its highest expression, really has to do with taking us out of our reality so we can vision something more beautiful. And in order to do that, we have to step back from the hustle and bustle. So I'm encouraging people to go with it. If you feel like retreating a little bit and taking a break from reality, you kind of have astrological license to do so this month with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Just take a break, renew yourself. We're going to be hitting it hard this year. There's going to be a lot of Aries energy coming in towards the end of next month. So there will be plenty of times to exert yourself. Take advantage of these healing energies from Pisces to let go of things. Pisces rules addiction, so I'll talk more about the new moon at the end of the month, where it's a great time to release unhealthy habits and get ourselves in a place of strength. So that's all going to be going on. We've got the sun in Aquarius as the month begins through the 17th. Definitely use the first half of the month for any networking or important connections you need to make. Aquarius loves this. It supports social situations, connections, community, friendships, all these types of things. And since we'll be outside of the actual retrograde cycle during most of the time the sun is in Aquarius, that's the time to get going. We'll have the sun in Pisces from the 18th on. This will add a bit of a slowing energy to things, especially around the 25th when Mercury retrograde will be conjunct the sun. I think we'll be feeling it the most towards the end of the month. So definitely don't try to force any important decisions. If someone's trying to press you to commit to something, really try to buy yourself some time so that you have a chance to weigh your options. We'll be able to see things a lot more clearly once we get out of this retrograde. Now we're going to have Venus moving into Aries on the 7th. This is an exciting energy, and again, it's early enough in the month. You can still initiate a few things. While Venus is in fiery Aries, you could feel very creatively inspired. It's a great time for romance or for money matters. Just watch out for the impulsive nature of Aries, because sometimes that can cause you to jump too quickly. And knowing we're going to be going into a retrograde, you still want to be conservative when it comes to your heart or your wallet, any of these things. But you can get some new things started that you can then nurture in the coming month. And we've got the full moon in Leo this month. It's on the 9th. This can be a lot of fun. Leo is known for being the life of the party, for really knowing how to let your hair down and be playful. And it really goes well with some of the Pisces energies that are coming our way that also just want us to have a little fun and not always be so task oriented. So at the full moon, definitely get out and maybe go dancing, do something fun. Keep in mind that Leo can be known as a dramatic energy sometimes, especially when it's combined with the full moon. So if you sense drama around you or feel it within you, take a step back and realize a few days after this full moon, you'll probably be feeling a little more even-keeled about things. We're going to have Mars moving into Capricorn on the 16th. This will help us stay on task with the things that are essential. You know, I've been encouraging taking a break this month, but there's some things that we absolutely have to stick to. Everyone's got to pay their bills, all this kind of thing. So during the second part of the month, I think after Mars moves into Capricorn, we'll be able to consider these priorities, make sure we're taking care of the bare essentials, and Capricorn rules time management, so this could be a great time to reorganize your schedule, which can give you the power to claim more personal time for yourself. Now we've got the new moon in Pisces on the 23rd. This is a nice new moon for letting go. Anytime a new moon falls during a Mercury retrograde, there's extra power for releasing. You should still set intentions for new beginnings at every new moon, but realize during a Mercury retrograde cycle, things will take a little longer to get going. You probably will revisit these same intentions next month, and we're having a very powerful Aries new moon next month, which will really help push things forward. So realize you can build on what you're thinking about now, next month. But if you are working with themes related to forgiveness, letting go of bad habits, unhealthy habits, addictions, releasing negative self-talk, any of these things are really supported at this Pisces new moon. So I encourage you to take advantage of that. And in general, just take a breath this month. Things are going to be busy enough, soon enough. And I hope you can make the most of February's astrology. I'll see you back here next month with your overview.